Hey everyone, today I'm going to be giving you some balance and stabilization drills to work on. With us being, cooped up in the house and not able to go anywhere, again, these are things that would be perfect for you to be working on at home while you have the time and less distractions. So I'm going to go over these drills. I'm going to show you some equipment you can incorporate, but equipment is not required. So bear with me, and here we go. Okay, first things first, I would like you to remove your shoes. The reason for this is because, we're on our feet a lot. I mean, that's how we get around from place to place. But very rarely do we focus on our foot health. A lot of us wear shoes that don't allow our feet to sit in their proper primal position. Ladies wearing heels or really cute shoes that kind of squeeze and contort your foot into a certain shape. My men, some of you wear, loafers or shoes that are restricting on the feet. And there's nothing wrong with wearing those kinds of shoes every now and then. You just don't want to, be in those kind of shoes more than you're not. Walking around barefoot is just a great way to work your feet, work your toes, maintain a good circulation to your feet. Because as we age and as our muscles atrophy, that is true for our feet as well. And we need to be able to walk. We need to be able to get around. And we need to be able to do that without being in pain. So if you can, if it's not too painful, I would like you to take off your shoes and perform these drills in your bare feet. Make contact with the floor with your toes and your feet. All right, here we go. So I'm going to come around here to my balance bar. You don't have to have one of these at home. Again, you can use a table, you can use a chair or a countertop, whatever works best. Let's say I'm brushing my teeth, okay? One way you can do that, line your feet up. You want to line your back toe up with your front heel so your toes are in a straight line. You can fingertip the surface if you want. But you don't have to, okay? So I have my right foot in front of my left. I'm balancing in a straight line. I would say try to hold that 20 to 30 seconds, and each time that you work on these things, whether you're watching a clock or you're using the timer on your phone, strive to beat the time before. If you balanced for 20 seconds yesterday in this position, try to balance for 30 seconds the next day, okay? So I have my right in front of my left. We want to keep everything even, so I'm going to line my left up in front of my right. Okay, again, you can fingertip the surface or try to do it without holding on to anything. Okay, now another good one is simply to just stand on one foot. You can brush your teeth standing on one foot. I'm good. You can brush your teeth standing on one foot. You can wash dishes standing on one foot. Anything, really, just to kind of work your brain and your body. Again, however long you balance on your right foot, you want to try to balance the same on the left foot. Okay? Now, maybe you master these and it becomes too easy for you. So the next step up from that, I would challenge you to go through each of these drills with your eyes closed. And you would be surprised at how much more challenging it is just to simply close your eyes. And I recommend fingertipping the first time you try to balance doing these drills with your eyes closed. Okay? And again, you might only be able to balance on one foot for 10 seconds. But that's okay, because each time you're going to strive to balance a little longer, and you would really be surprised at how your body catches on to these drills and how quickly you will improve if you stay consistent. Now, I told y'all that you didn't have to have equipment, but for those of you that, want to mix it up or want to incorporate equipment, this is what I like to use. I have a balance beam. It's foam. I'll come a little closer. A lot of you I've used this with, okay, very familiar, okay, and of course, the balance pods, okay? So, I'll show you how I use each of those. I'm going to be using the beam. I like to put the beam in a straight line. without having to hold on to a surface. Okay? This is great for the stabilizer muscles in the ankles, knees, and hips. Okay? Once you get that down, then you can move to one. So we'll go right foot, find your center of gravity, balance 20, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, okay? And just be sure that you keep it even on both sides, okay? So feel free, if you like this video and you want a little more challenging stuff to do, I'll be glad to put a video of that up. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and ask me or Virginia, to clarify anything you might not have understood. And I hope this helps.